Wow. The meowing. Hi. Hello. Hello. What? Mm. Meow. Shit. Need help from the chat. Somebody do a quick Google and tell me. I need to know the difference between a primer and a base. Good meowing, sea graves. Good meowing, brimgas. Good meowing, aspect. Good meowing, Kanan. Meowing the 427. Honey, ice cream. Ice cream. Good meowing, Agigoka. Thank you for calling me queen. Good meowing, good morning. Talking about nail polish. A primer prepares the skin by smoothing texture. That's not what I'm looking for. Commanding Goon Max Spot Cell. Sorry, I wasn't clear enough. I wasn't. Commanding only 10. I'm missing. Commanding Lexafate. Thank you for calling me Maple. Commanding Owl Knight. Commanding Pocket Buds. Yep, I am the kitten who is nail polish, not male polish. Nail. N as in nipple. Not mipple. Nipple. Anyway. No! Kill me! Hey! Commanding Cirrus. Never mind. I'll just use both. I'll use one on one hand and then a different one on the other hand. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Commanding Elder. Oh. Meow. Do I sound good today? I'm hot. How are you? Very good nipple to you as well? Commanding sheeple. How am I doing, Lamb? Isn't that the question? Isn't that the question we all ask on a regular basis? How the heck is that cat doing? I'm alive and kicking. Start with primer. Okay, we'll go with that. That sounds good. Let's do that. But it says that the base coat strengthens the nail. Can it still strengthen the nail with a layer in between it? Aspect 345, you never know. Maybe this is just marketing for making women buy more things they don't need. It's all a conspiracy, all of it. Anyway, how am I doing? I'm having another meltdown. This time it's about religion. I started today with my reading, as I usually do. And yes, I've been bitten by the Taoism bug. A little bit. Not the bug the whole way. Like, guys, I'm not converting to a different religion every single day. That's not what's happening. I just have a lot of questions about life and existence. So I'm looking for answers, in the ancient texts and the modern text interpretation of ancient texts. And what I've found so far, or what occurred to me today, is that I'm being brainwashed. I think I asked in the litter box, is religion just a means of domesticating the masses? Isn't it just social control, social conditioning and control? Imagine you invent a god, right? And you tell the people, you tell the Moonies, this god, oh boy, you can't see him, you can't hear him, but trust me, he's got miracles and he's got gifts. And if you follow the rules and you obey his ways, oh, you're gonna strike it big in the afterlife. And aren't you afraid of death? Aren't, everything that lives dies? Aren't you afraid of death? And aren't you worried about what happens next? But if you believe in this God, I'm telling you, buddy, I'm telling you, it's gonna be good after there. And then it's like you give the people a list of things that the god approves of and another list of things that the god disapproves of. Commanding Podeco, commanding Dax, I'm sorry. And then it makes perfect sense, right? And then here's the kicker. You bake into it that this god, he loves all of his underlings. He loves you all the same. But he can only communicate with some of them and not others. So don't be jealous, right? Don't be jealous and don't throw stones. Don't sow doubt, okay? Listen, you just gotta obey the orders of those who are higher on the list than you, because they're a little bit closer to God. Maybe not in terms of love, but in terms of being able to understand him and give directions, right? So it's like the whole way down, religion, but also I think to some extent philosophy as well. It's about controlling the masses. You know how I came to this? So I went from Taoism, then getting confused. I'm like, okay, this sounds different than Confucianism. What the heck is Confucianism? And then I saw that that's about literally promoting social harmony. And I'm like, social harmony, my ass. Who wants to be harmonious? And then here's the thing. Anyway, I'm getting upset. Here's why I'm upset, right? You can't force everyone to buy in, right? So it's kind of like you got to make a deal, right? If you have belief, you can make a deal and you can join one of the religions, and then you'll have it's like you join a gang in a way, right? And you have all the gang to support you and uplift you, and in the end you have your god or however many gods you have, and they're going to save you in the afterlife or whatever, right? But if you don't join the gang, you have freedom. But freedom is scary and dangerous because there's no guarantee that you get a good ending, and you don't get the baked in protection and the support and the back pats or whatever. So it just it makes total sense. If you want to be a ruler of the world, this is the ultimate. This is the ultimate I don't want to call it a scam because that's disrespectful. Yes, I did get to in-group out-group dynamics. Yeah. There's no true guarantee, that's true. Because you might choose the least popular gang and end up persecuted for your beliefs. Yes, so as I was reading this, I was like, shit, this is a great idea. This is a great idea. Can't I just... Can we not prove that I'm God? I might be God. What if I'm God? Wait, don't take this out of context. But humor me for a bit. Imagine if I am God, and I ordain you Moonies who are watching this ministry tonight as Okay, we need a cool name. Something like Apostle, but cooler. Anyway, you're definitely the chosen ones, right? And I tell you this. And I promise you, well, I can't promise you anything about the afterlife because, not because I don't know about the afterlife, but because I'm a mysterious god and it's top secret. Anyway, but you're spiraling into solipsism. Oh, I wish I remembered what that word meant. But let's see. Like Oni-chan said, you could get free head pats and you could get a free daily stream for about 30 minutes. Oni-chan, yes. Yes, unite. Anyway, I gotta cook on this topic more, but it kind of put me in a sour mood and I became atheist all over again. in other words, I became atheist all over again. And I know Oni-chan is in the crowd saying, "Moon, you're agnostic, not atheist." I don't think so. I think someone who's agnostic is open to the possibility of being wrong. They're open to the possibility of a god existing, but I don't know, the more I look at this, the more I think religion is man-made, and nobody knows the real answer of where the universe came from or how it started, including the scientists, and the scientists are just saying, here's our best guess, and the religions are just saying, we'll give you the answer, and we'll make you feel reassured so that you know where you come from and you know where you're going. And also, if you follow us and obey us, we'll have a happy society and everyone will get along. And don't mind me if I happen to be a pastor and I happen to be very, very wealthy because you pay me money every month or every week, however it works. Anyway. What if God's real and you don't believe and you end up in eternal hell? I'm already in hell, sheeple! That's the other part of the problem. The reason why I keep asking myself these existential questions is because I believe, for me, life is misery. I'm suffering. I hate being alive so much, but I'm here, so I gotta keep doing it. I gotta do it. Don't ask why the preacher has a nice car. Don't ask why the preacher needs a new car. No questions. Are you working on your YouTube video? No. Although I came up with another idea for a YouTube video. It's about the game that I'm addicted to. So for today's, what was I gonna say? To start the stream, I was going to ask myself, what's the most fun thing I did today? I wanted to paint my nails the same color as my pets in this pet game that I'm addicted to. It's like, I don't know if it could be considered gacha, but it's definitely gambling light. I didn't buy any Hatsune Miku figures. I'm practicing no spend this month, Oni-chan. I'm not spending any money. I'm gonna color it white. You tripped into nihilism. I've been there and around again and back again. You stream every day but not make a YouTube video. Interesting. It's not interesting. It's like, I'm afraid. I'm afraid of making a YouTube video. Number one, what if I make a YouTube video and nobody likes it? Number two, what if I make a YouTube video and nobody likes it and nobody watches it? Number three, what if I make a YouTube video and nobody likes it, nobody watches it except for Moonies who decide that they all hate it and they decide to stop being Moonies? Number four, what if the wrong people watch it and then they try to assassinate me like they did to some other political celebrity? I don't know. I haven't been watching the news, but I did see like some headlines about some guy that got shot in the neck. Sorry, trigger warning, I guess. It's too late for the trigger. It would have been helpful to have a trigger warning in that case, right? This is a bad joke. This is a really bad joke. Anyway, I don't want to get assassinated on my first video, right? I don't have enough followers. You make another, keep making it. Okay, what if I make it and the wrong people like it and then they all mass report me and then YouTube bans me from their platform? The act of creation brings joy, not the applause of others. Julie, I don't want applause. I just don't want to be assassinated. Can't get shot if you don't get doxxed. Good maxing, I already got doxxed. So if it can happen once, it can happen again. And the person who doxed me, well, I won't say any names, but I don't know. It's another thing that stresses me out sometimes. Not all the time. Sometimes a little bit. And like on the one hand, I keep saying now to you guys, I don't care if I get assassinated. But on the other hand, it would be kind of cool though. It would be kind of cool to be the first VTuber to get blapped. I don't know if I'd be the first, but anyway. But what if no one finds out? What if I just disappear and you guys don't even know? I hope if someone does it, if a Mooney does it, I hope, well, maybe not a Mooney, an auntie. I hope they are brave enough to admit it. You get banned, make a new account, but that's ban evasion. I'm not autistic, by the way, but it's like I hate rules, but I also obey specific rules. Does anyone know what I'm talking about? I hate rules that don't make sense, but I like to follow specific rules. So I think if I got banned, I would have trouble making another account. There's worse stuff, you won't get banned. Okay. You probably need a lot of clout to get hunted and shot. Level 99 schizo, you'd be surprised. I don't even think it's clout. I think half of it is clout. If you have more clout, you're more likely to be seen by that type. But on the other hand, there are just certain personalities and there's certain people that drive other people very crazy, and I think I'm one of those. Become a rule breaker, you baddie. Common sense. I don't have that. Demanding King Kale Borada. Anyway, I am still painting the primer onto my fingernails. What else did I want to talk about? I get that you're anxious. I'm sure you can make something good if you lock in. Okay, I'll tell you the other honest truth. It's poor time management. I wake up every day. I open my planner. I write down my tasks for the day. Then I do my reading. And then after my reading, I do meditation. And then usually by the time I do meditation, I start getting kind of hungry. So I either eat food or I do exercise. Or should I do one or the other? Either I eat first and then exercise, or I exercise and then I eat. And then I come back and I feel like, wow, kitty cat, you work so hard, you deserve a break. So I come back and then I dilly-dally for like 30 minutes or an hour. And then I have the rest of this job, right? So I do still need to make videos. I have to do all the admin, so checking my emails, responding to things, yada yada yada. Then I edit shorts, and then I have a backlog of VODs that I gotta upload, and then so it's like every time I fall behind on one part, I just get more and more behind, and so the smart people in the room would say, okay, if I'm behind in VODs, I should do one or two a day until I catch up, or 3 a day till I catch up. But for me, I can't look at 2. I just see the whole like 10 or 20 that I have to do, and it just bears down on me, and I don't know. And then I get addicted to stupid things like games. Give me anything spicy chicken. Anyway, all of this just sounds like excuses. Schedule dilly-dallying time. That's true. That's a good idea. The other thing is I have too many things that I want to do. So in addition, I gotta play my piano every day or I go crazy. I want to work on my art every day, even though I suck. Yeah. I don't know. There's no end to it. Make an expectation. Anyway, and then all this stuff happens after I prep for stream. Usually that's the part I'm behind on too. And then when I'm done with stream, I feel like my work day is over, so I don't feel like doing anything after stream. And then the next day comes around and I want to cry myself a river because I still haven't made a YouTube video. But it's no surprise to anyone who's paying attention. Very sad. I gotta fix it. Make a short, make it into a full video. Someday, maybe. Meow, meow, meow. Disappointing? Your first video will always be crappy. Yeah, I know, that's the other thing too. It's definitely gonna suck. I'm here for the therapy. Uh-oh. Neko the scoundrel. I hope you don't mind. I'm unlicensed. I'm not even a nurse. This is just a costume. I stole it off of some funny looking lady out there. One of the hallways. What if you grind it till it's done? You get an ego boost about your finished project. Goon maxing bot sale, that's probably what I'll end up doing, but it's what I don't want to do. What I want to do is I want to build a daily life system that allows me to continue to do things instead of how I am now, which I kind of work at 100 or 0. It's like fits and bursts, but I want to be more steady and consistent. I'm too chaotic. Someone needs to put a cap on me. Anyway, I've been talking. You guys let me talk for 22 minutes. We have shit to do. The stream ends soon. The stream is almost over. Okay, I start it now. Good meowing. Good afternoon. I still didn't finish painting my nails. And good knocked everyone everywhere in the world. Welcome to Love Talk with Mrs. Moonson. This is a daily talk show where your host, the smitten kitten, needs a sip of water. I'm crying. Every day on this podcast, I investigate matters of the mind, troubles of the heart, and also anime. I go live on Kick and Twitch every single day at 8 o'clock Universal. That's 4 a.m. in New York right now. But after daylight savings time, it's going to be a different time. Today is Moe Manga Menhera Monday. So instead of an anime, I'm going to recommend a manga. Yada, yada, yada. And we'll talk about some crazy girls. I drink more water. No, I'm still gonna end the stream in 1 minute. We speed run. The manga of the day. Drum roll, please. Does it sound like a drum roll? It doesn't. It's a stupid one. I don't think you should read it. It's called Shrink. And oh, I wanted to like this so much. I wanted to like it so much, but I don't like it. I don't like this genre of manga. The concept is good. The characters are good. The content is good, but it's too many things happening at once. So it tries to be that his junk shrink. No. So this guy on the cover, he's our resident psychiatrist, right? So this is it's a manga series to talk about mental illness in Japan, given the you know the difficulty and the what's the word, stigma, right? It's to spread awareness of different conditions and issues that people face, right? But I hate it because it tries to be informative at the same time as it tries to be like funny or fictional, right? And I feel like it's really hard to do both. I think you should pick one or the other. It feels like a fiction book that's trying to be nonfiction or vice versa. I think I would have preferred it if like the individual stories that I read. So I read the first one on panic disorder. Okay, bye. And then the second one was on depression. I like the stories, but then it like stops being a story and then it starts talking about, oh, these are the statistics of how many people who have this condition. Yada 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 yada. I know I went over time. Okay, see you next time. Anyway, read it if you want to read it or don't. You're not wasting any time if you don't. Again, I love the material, I love the concept, but I just think it's a poor fit. If I want to learn more about psychiatry, I'll just pick up a book from a psychiatrist, and call it a day. Or if manga wants to explore mental illness, yes, I would love to see a lot more of that, but it should be in the storytelling and not a sort of like, here's patient one and this is what patient one has. Kind of weird. Okay, go ahead. The question of the day. Do you tell anyone what's on your mind? Do you have a person that you can talk to? Do you have someone who you can confide in? For me, it's stream. I talk to you guys every day. I tell you what's on my mind every day. This is the cheapest therapy I've ever had in my life. Because not only is it free, sometimes it pays me in chicken nuggies. Nope, might get arrested if I did. Oh, sheeple, that can't be true. It can't be that bad. There are no thought crimes. Mm-mm. Not really. I figure some people don't need it. How are you doing today, Moon? I'm doing much better now, Tarragon Dragneel. Thank you for stopping by. Always a pleasure to see you. I mean, I don't think there should be thought crimes, even though people think there are. Because okay, if thoughts are crimes, oh boy, am I a criminal. I'm constantly mass murdering. Wait, in my brain, not in real life. Just in my head. Anybody is it can't be just me. I can't it can't be just me. Every once in a while in my head I have very violent thoughts. No, not like that though. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. I didn't tell it. It's not like the devil told me to, or there's a voice or anything. It's just like a little movie. Shit. Anyway, they already want to lock me up. It's too late. Yes, exactly. Intrusive cat thoughts. I think, uh, just like because I'm a feline, felines are predators. Yeah, if it's important. Anyway, bye. You guys are telling me to end my stream. I didn't even get to give you guys the Hera memes. I guess you don't want them. Fine. Don't have one. I give you one. Here's one. I just give you one today. Stolen from Silly Girl Club. Once I learn how to articulate my thoughts, you guys are fucked. I liked this one, so I screenshotted it. Because this is exactly how I feel. I feel like I have a lot of ideas and thoughts in my head, and I want to debate people, but I'm not eloquent or articulate enough to do so. But I'm telling you, once I know how to do this, I'm going to be cooking those essays, I'm going to be making some videos, and people are going to be so. They're going to be like, wow, she said some shit. Anyway. Wow. I gotta go. I gotta drink way more water too. Yeah, when I have silly thoughts too. Okay, good luck with your flight. Have a safe flight. Here's the quote. Choose the ideas with the most potential and cut the rest. Stolen, I think, from James Clear. I don't think I got this one on Twitter. But I took a screenshot of it because I think I need to hear this advice. I think sometimes I have too many ideas. Like I really wanna be a rapper before 2026. But I have so many other things to do. It's like, shit, how am I gonna write these bars at the same time? I gotta go. I gotta go. Alright, bye. Ah, I've had enough of me today. Cut the YouTube videos, be a rapper. I know, right? Yeah, let's go. Let's go. Ah. I don't know how to beatbox. Anyway, I love you. Have an excellent rest of your day. Happy Monday. Have a great week. Head pats, head pats. I'll be back tomorrow. Perhaps. Same time, same place. Yada yada yada. We'll do the IQ test. See ya.